Hi everyone, my name's Bianca. Welcome to my channel, Intuitive Healing. Namaste. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about self-healing through forgiveness. And the way I'm going to, what I want to talk about is this incredible mantra called Ho'oponopono. It's a Hawaiian mantra or self-healing technique, but it has a bit of a magical power in the sense that it doesn't just heal yourself, it heals others. The guy that discovered this was a doctor, and I cannot say his name. It is a very long name, but if you put in Ho'oponopono into Google, you will find him. And basically, he was a doctor that I think he worked in either a jail or a psychic ward. And he had about 50 files of inmates and patients who had committed some pretty big crimes and obviously had a lot of lower vibration emotions such as shame and guilt and those kind of things that they were dealing with and living with and really suffering from. And so what this doctor did was he never met them, but he never met the inmates, but he looked at their files, and through the files he would identify what lower emotion these people were holding onto, and he would feel that vibration within himself. Say for example, if he was felt guilty, so say if he was feeling, say if he was reading and he could feel the guilt coming across in this person's file, he would look for the guilt that he felt within himself, and he would simply say the mantra 4 sentences of I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. And he would say this over and over again until the feeling inside him of that feeling of guilt would subside and be transmuted. So he did this with all 50 files, and what he noticed is not only did he feel amazing and feel like he had healed those parts of himself that felt those lower emotions, but what he had discovered was the inmates and the patients of the files that he read had also healed from those lower emotions. So the way that works, I would say the way I see it to work, the way I know how things seem to be true for me, is that we are all one. We are, you are me, I am you, even though we are our unique individual souls on a higher spiritual realm, on an energetic level, we do come from the same source. And with that, this 3D world kind of being an illusion or a type of movie, you could say, that where I create through my will and my choices, I'm able to create the story of my life, or I'm able to write the script of my movie. When I heal something within myself, it's no longer projected back at me, because we are all kind of reflections and holograms of each other. So therefore, when I heal something, if I have a relationship with someone and they keep reflecting back at me anger, well, it's a signal from my higher self, it's a signal from my true self, from my own energetic spiritual being, that there is some anger inside me that I need to look at, and therefore I can heal that side of me through Ho'oponopono by simply holding that anger and sitting with the discomfort of that anger, and then transmuting that energy by saying the mantra I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, over and over again. Now what this does is, once I've healed that in myself, I will no longer be vibrating with the feeling of anger or vibrating at that anger vibration. If you've heard of David Hawkins and his levels of consciousness, he has a chart that actually, I'm not sure how to say this, puts levels of consciousness or emotions, levels of emotions at a certain hertz frequency. For example, the heart frequency is 400 and above, whereas something such as anger, grief, or shame or things like that is in the hundreds or lower. So once we've healed that within ourselves, we're no longer carrying that vibration. And the law of attraction, if you've heard of Abraham Hicks, who I love and I have been listening to since, I don't know, 2009 I think, really talks about this law of attraction, so it makes a lot of sense for people, and it gets back to basics. Basically, whatever vibration you are carrying within yourself is what you will be attracting into your life. So once you've healed those lower vibrations of energies and you're not carrying them with you anymore, those people that were showing you anger either disappear from your life, or they actually, when you do see them, they no longer act that way with you. They might act that way with somebody else, but not with you. So you're not really ever seeing it again. It's not in your life. So that's the way I understand the healing to take place. I would like to think, and I guess I would like to do more discovery on this, of whether they heal completely with other people as well, and it's not just your reflection of what you're seeing in your life. So maybe I might do some tests with some friends about this, but from my understanding at the moment, it's to do with the projection and the attraction between you and another person, or you and another situation that you might be going through. So that is my message for you today on this channel. What I will be doing is doing a meditation of maybe about a 20-minute meditation of Ho'oponopono, by saying the mantra over and over again. So if you wanted to do this on a daily basis, I do it on a daily basis, where I actually do it a little bit different to what is suggested in terms of just saying the mantra over and over again. Usually what happens just throughout the day, if I'm triggered by something and I noticed my ego or my thoughts kind of come up with a belief system around, oh, I feel jealous right now, or something like that, then I quickly just, wherever I am, if I'm sitting in the car, just in my mind, if I'm alone, I say it out loud, but if I'm in the car, if I'm with somebody, I'll just say it in my head, which is, I'm sorry, and I say it to myself, I'm sorry, Bianca, for feeling jealous about this situation or this person. Please forgive me for not seeing that I am worthy of having the same things as them, and we are all one, and not seeing them in the highest light and not seeing myself in the highest light. Thank you for showing me this now, so I can heal it, so I can become aware of it and heal it, and I love you. I always have, I always will. So that's the way I kind of do the mantra, but I will be doing a meditation where it will just be saying it over and over, so that if you want to process things, you can say it with me, and I'll put the link up above, or in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, a like, and share it with friends and family. It is a very powerful technique to heal self and heal others, and really heal the world. We are one, and I thank you so much for watching again. From my heart to yours, the light I see in you is the light I see in me. We are one. Namaste.